flank angle, and he's going to actually use
He's
one.
doing
So Flash can come in over the wall, and Flakked is actually a bit exposed. Backline though!
Look at that backline! Marlon locking everybody down. Ragner jumps in, gets the slicing maelstrom, and this fight is now starting to go really, really bad. Kamilius is low, and in jumps over. They've got the damage. Flakked's still alive. He's pulling out some serious damage, but so was Jezu. He's still chasing. The health bars are low. bluerzor flashes forward. Stopwatch gets used. Flakked's just jumped onto by toucouille. He's trying to get the damage off the Lyncas. He's able to find himself one. He's got one. Can he get more? toucouille's getting the damage off, but Ragner shuts him down. A triple kill over to Flakked though.
As much as he would like to achieve outside of the laning phase.
I've only seen one game of this outside the LEC, which was Breathe. RNG played it against, I believe it was BLG when they were on their run as well. It didn't really work out for them. You get like a 20 CS lead, but you have to transfer that into something else. You're also against Sejuvani on top side. Sejuvani is really nasty to play against on top side. If you manage to get past that early game, get a lead, and then play into 3 immobile carries though, without a Thresh Lantern to get you out of something like a Cataclysm, that Jarvan in team fights does have a huge ability to make an impact.
Okay, so what are the win conditions? What are we looking at for these teams? What are the expectations, at least in the earlier stages of this game? Because I think we've talked a lot about these teams putting a lot of priority on the top lane. Is that where this game plan is going to be? Or do you feel maybe there's other avenues for them to pursue?
Nope, I feel like for Geo, they can actually take over if they want to send the resources down there. It's more about how Heretics actually on the opposite side want to respond to whatever team goes game plan actually is, because it seems quite versatile to me.
I think for me, person who I've really got eyes on is Lyncas, this prodigy jungler, once again coming up from the ERL scene. He stands there, Flakked's the one getting caught out.
Yeah, I'm looking for him here. He does have the flash though, so will we get over the wall? But no! He's locked down! And toucouille is able to get himself the first kill of this game. That was just unfortunate for Flakked.
Let that be a lesson as to why.
In place of the Ahri to chop.
And particularly then you put the nameplates on as well. Zwyroo and bluerzor are... You know, these are 2 players which currently have the reigning title of EMEA Masters. They beat an LFL team in the semis and finals to get to that point, but it's Lyncas making the first play towards topside.
Yeah, Ivo's already been locked down. There's nowhere for him to go. He's down. Ragner finds the kill as well. Lovely little pick up there in Lyncas.
So about that counter pick, huh?
Yeah, about that counter pick. I mean, this is just one of those things, right? The other, you know, Heretics actually have the numbers here first. Team Go finally showing up, so this could maybe be the start of this fight potentially.
Like it's not
Geo go through this choke, actually. There you go.
Oh, the twisted advance is coming forward. They're going to lock down onto bluerzor. He's going to keep himself up for a little bit longer, but kamilius is able to find the kill. Flakked joins in. Ragner on that flank as well. Zwyroo jumps over, but he's not going to be able to get out the Spirit Rush. And that is just a bad fight there for Los Heretics.
Yeah, even though Heretics had the numbers first of the play, they just don't necessarily go in first, and eventually it gives Team Geo the opportunity for kamilius to just make it to the fight and close up that choke. It makes it so difficult to actually advance forward for Heretics.
Also, didn't expect a lot to happen in the bot side.
Yeah.
So for him to die in the first 10 minutes would have been actually quite an upset and a bit of the script getting thrown out. Top side, Ragner and Ivo taking a fight, and Ragner just about pulls out the win on that one. That was a very, very close fight topside.
Yeah, so Mr. Q, the E does connect, but I think that Q missing actually might have just been enough for Ivo to
play towards topside. You knew that Ragner was probably the best Kennen player, one of the few at the tournament as well. This was all foreseen, and what's happened with it? Now it's got the Maokai ult flying topside. No, well, there is the ult.
Oh, they are looking for him. Slice and Maelstrom being thrown down. Ivo's taking a lot of damage already, though, from Ragner, and Ragner's just going to run him through, getting in a damage down, and that is the shutdown for bluerzor. Oh. But man, did Ragner make that look close.
Yeah, he did. I think just the initial flag and drag missing makes it a bit more of a closer affair than perhaps it has to be, but eventually just winning out on the team.
They don't have the damage to make it stick right now.
No, definitely not.
Oh, hold on. It's a bit of an interesting position for bluerzor to find himself in. He's got Ivo in the area. Zwyroo has that Spirit Rush. He's going to charge straight in, but the lockdown comes in and locks them all in place there with a Rell. Marlon is able to get the knock up into a couple of members, but this is just not going to be enough. They are going to look to start this Rift Herald, and Flakked too late to the party, to be honest.
I wish you had Spellbook on the Ahri here as well, so you could get a second one. That would have been very helpful.
Would
have even mind at that point, still win the early lane matchup, but Zwyroo wanted to have a little bit more burst potential. He's not really been a factor this game. He's been dove under that side lane turret, as we saw. Heretics, after giving that early kill over to Jayce, felt like they couldn't really control that. Here comes the engage, though, around the Baron.
They've thrown down the Sivir ultimate there for the moment. Ragnar's coming in on the flank, the slicing Maelstrom, locking them all in place. Jayce, and it is just a scattered fight from this point on. That's going to be one shot down for Zwyroo already, though, as Flakked is getting some damage out. He's not going to be able to do too much more, and it is not the fight that Heretics needed at all.
Excellent flank from Ragner, has the teleport in, and unfortunately the exhaust comes in a little bit late. Not really Marlon's fault because they're all retreating back into that choke, but at the end of the day, those couple of ticks of the maximum damage locks enough members of Heretics in place for Team Geo to just rout that fight.
River. Need to kind of get some other ones set up for themselves, but having a nice little charm there and a bit of damage off, but that is all it's going to be.
I will briefly say, though, there's a couple of TP wards. I think those aren't blues. Yeah, regular wards there. For Ragnar, if he wants to try and get a bit of a longer flank angle, then he's going to actually use one. So Flash can come in over the wall, and Flakked is actually a bit exposed.
Backline, though! Look at that backline! Marlon locking everybody down. Ragnar jumps in, gets the slicing maelstrom, and this fight is now starting to go really, really bad. Kamilius is low, and in jumps over. They've got the damage. Flakked's still alive. He's putting out some serious damage, but so was Jezu. He's still chasing. The health bars are low. bluerzor flashes forward. Stopwatch gets used. Flakked's just jumped onto by toucouille. He's trying to get the damage off of the Lyncas. He's able to find himself one. He's got one. Can he get more? toucouille's getting the damage off, but Ragner shuts him down. A triple kill over to Flakked, though.
Team Geo just over chasing into the choke, not respecting all of the AoE damage that we spoke about that previous fight near the top side. But Ragnar finds the flash still available.
He also has an Infinity Edge, which is a major difference from that previous fight. We thought he was doing a lot there last time. Stopwatch as well, a lot in tow. Flakked should be feeling relatively safe. Nice flank being set up there by Zwyroo there, just for the moment to see if he can set up and find an opportunity on the flank. Kamilius is coming the long way around, though. Dragon's half HP. Heretics, they just have to commit for this Dragon. They want to pick this up, and they're going to equalize the score out here. There's going to be the charm immediately. Slicing Maelstrom comes down. Magnet Storm lands onto Flakked. He's CC'd, but he's able to jump over the wall. 2 kills have been picked up, though, by the side of Team Geo.
Bottom side
he's
there.
coming
So
down.
he's coming now.
Here comes the cavalry.
Did they see him on the pink ward? He's going to walk up to it. They see him now. Recruitry's got to be called.
They go for it. They throw the ultimate down. Flakked uses the cleanse already. What a Magnet Storm. Looking 3 down and 3 fall as well. Team Geo making it work. Zwyroo does answer out for kill onto Ragnar. He can Spirit Rush away. Ivo flags, drags, and gets himself out of there. But Lyncas will keep the pressure up onto him. Zwyroo still has another charm. There's going to be the Cataclysm. He flags and drags his way out. The Shock Blast does so much damage, but he's just about able to sliver away. Ivo flags, drags. Oh, way! He's dead! Oh, what a mistake!
We'll ignore the last part. That was a play, a minute in the making from Kamilius and Team Geo, just slipping into that tri-brush for the amazing flank. That's the main engage from Team Geo gone, though. So for Heretics, they always know when they can pull the trigger. They just have to track Ragnar pretty much. So they love teleport. That's on a control ward, so they should have an idea.
Yeah, they know
where
he's coming.
That's going to be coming from.
Here he comes, and he's got his Zwyroo in his line of sight. He's only able to lock one down, but Flakked has remained untouched for the moment. Kamilius goes in with the Magnet Storm, the flash out from Flakked. He's still not got enough to get the kill. 2 kills have gone over to Team Geo. Flakked, can he tidy this fight up? It's going to be so hard for him. Zipping over the wall, tries to land the W onto toucouille, but he can't do so. Heals up somewhat, but he has to pull a 1v5 off, and I do not think he has enough fuel in the tank to make this one work. Stopwatch out, flash not available, cleanse not available, and down he goes, an ace over to Team Geo.
Heretics have been waiting for the late game fights where Flakked could hopefully pull out a miracle, but it is not to be at that Dragon fight. Team Geo, they've had a couple of bloody noses earlier in the game, but they walk away with a comprehensive team fight win at that Dragon.
Heretics actually have to do, though, to try and make this one stop. Oh my god. That's so much damage.
I think they're just calling this off. I think they're letting the Baron go, maybe looking for a miracle steal.
Oh, big Magnet Storm to lock them all down. They get the Baron, they get the kills. And it's a double onto toucouille as well. It has gone so south.
But why are they standing around for that? Zwyroo has teleport. He stood in the bot lane. He is not joining that fight. So why are Heretics looking around that? They leave themselves open to an uneven numbers engage.
Yeah, to steal from my friend K-Draw, it's just a little bit illegal. The reason why they're still there, I don't know what it is. Team Geo, though, had to just take the kills on the way back out, and now they've got a super wave on the bottom side with Baron. 5 members as well available against 3, and Flakked, the late game damage source is dead, and they're going in.
It's going to be a hard hold. Zwyroo's trying to get in and get some damage down, but he's not going to be able to do so. Tower number 1 will fall. Cataclysm onto 4, but they don't have the damage, as toucouille's able to mop up even more kills. 17 kill game on this Jayce. And they're making it another one for good measure. 36 minutes on the clock. Game 1 goes over to Team Geo.
Yeah, Team Geo take down